I have a normal personality type, so when the system told me I was the long-lost daughter of a wealthy family, it was a little confused. Your birth parents favor the fake heiress. Shouldn't you be furious? That's pretty normal. People get attached to a puppy or a kitten, let alone a person they've raised for 18 years. Your fiancé can't stand the sight of you. Shouldn't you be filled with resentment? That's pretty normal. I'd be pissed too if someone told me I had to marry a complete stranger. Your classmates are mocking your English accent. Shouldn't you want to burn the world down? That's pretty normal. I hear myself talk and I want to laugh. Why can't they? The system short-circuited. I can't work with this. I really can't. Who programmed a saint into this role? On my 18th birthday, my uncle told me I was the real heiress, switched at birth with the daughter of a powerful family. On the car ride to my new home, a ding sounded in my head, and the system came online. It told me that when I got home, my parents would be cold and distant, treating me like a weed in their perfectly manicured garden. My fiancé, destined for me since birth, would despise me and make my life a living hell. Crushed by despair, I would develop stomach cancer and die filled with regret. Only then would my parents and fiancé realize their mistake and be consumed by remorse. To help you rewrite your destiny, become the ultimate main character, and conquer your family, I will provide full support to guide you to the pinnacle of life. I leaned against the car door, half asleep. Oh, thanks. The system paused. Aren't you excited? Thrilled? This is life-changing. It's a cheat code. Are you, like, dead inside? I let out a silent sigh. If you had to get up at 4 every morning to cook, do laundry, clean the house, and slop the pigs, then walk to school at 6:30, skip lunch, and work for 2 hours washing dishes at a diner after school, you'd want to be dead too. The system was impressed. Worthy of a main character. To endure all that and not even curse someone out? I gave a weak smile. I'd spent the last 16 years cursing the heavens, but when I realized the heavens weren't listening, I gave up. It wasn't that I stopped fighting. It was that I had no fight left in me. We chatted on and off like that, and at some point, I drifted off to sleep. When I woke up, the car was gliding through the grounds of a mansion so vast I couldn't see the end of it. The driver opened my door. Miss, we're home. 3 people stood beside the car, a distinguished-looking middle-aged couple and a girl so beautiful she looked like a princess. The system informed me they were my father, my mother, and Phoebe, the girl who had been raised in my place. After a brief, slightly awkward greeting, they led me inside. The dining room table was groaning with a feast. My stomach was already rumbling, and my eyes were glued to the glistening roast, the platters of crab legs, and the crispy chicken. After dinner, my mother had a maid show me to my room on the 2nd floor. The moment the door closed, I dove face first into the soft duvet. It was so comfortable I felt like I was floating on a cloud. I had barely started to float when the system's voice exploded in my head. I am fuming. Fuming. This is unforgivable. Host, just give the word and I will go zap your parents. I poked my head out from under the covers, completely bewildered. Huh? Why? Why? The system shrieked. Weren't you paying attention just now? During dinner, your parents kept putting food on the fake heiress's plate, but they didn't give you a single piece. I thought about it and scratched my head. That's pretty normal. My own plate was already piled so high there was no room for more. And what about how they barely said a word to you? They were so afraid of upsetting the precious fake heiress that they didn't even ask if you were tired from the trip. That's pretty normal, too. I was too busy eating to talk anyway. Even if they'd asked, my mouth was full. But the worst part, your room is only a third of the size of hers. There's a much bigger room right next door, but they put you in here, obviously because they're scared of upsetting Phoebe's delicate